2324.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, ranking members, staff, for your good work here. Mr. Chair, I ask unanimous consent that the committee consider my amendments 22, 23, 24 en bloc. I do intend to withdraw the amendments at the end of the discussion with the request that they be considered as the bill moves forward. Really, these three amendments have to do with safety. I want to just say this, and this is about safety in moving goods across the country. Our brokers, our shippers, our carriers, they play a huge economic role in moving goods across the country. And I know one of the priorities of this legislation is to make sure, as we modernize our infrastructure and our policies, that they do so more efficiently and more safely. And that's what I think my amendments are going to improve this bill that way. I want to just set and explain the magnitude of one of the issues, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said in 2013 there were almost 4,000 people were killed on the roads by large trucks, and 95,000 people were injured in accidents. My first amendment, which is there was a little bit of discussion on this before, which I really take issue with, which is amendment that deals with scores for compliance, safety, and accountability. The base bill includes language that will suspend from visibility there are important scores on truck driver safety. These scores are used by brokers and shippers to identify unsafe carriers. And just this year, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration did a study that found that CSA scores accurately predict safety performance by drivers. The base bill wants to do another study that'll take probably at least 18 months, and in the meantime, the information will not be visible. So the studies show that since this system has been used, there's been a 14% reduction in serious violations of the law. So I think my amendment would actually improve the safety aspect of this bill. Amendment number 23, which has to do with hiring standards. The base bill creates a national hiring standard that brokers and shippers must use to hire carriers. The problem is that one of the standards can be based on outdated information, information that's not done annually. So my amendment would improve that. And the third amendment, which is number 24, has to do with insurance. I found it shocking, and I think the makers, Mr. Chairman, the committee writing this bill found it shocking that the minimum insurance required for commercial trucks has remained the same since the 1980s, which is $750,000. Now imagine a large truck hitting a bus full of school children and the insurance only being $750,000. So the FMCSA is currently doing a rulemaking to potentially change these standards, and what the base bill does is there's some conditions that I respectfully say there's some conditions that will slow down the rulemaking. So my amendment makes it better. That's it, Mr. Chairman, and I guess I asked unanimous consent to withdraw the amendments.
Thank you. I thank the gentlelady for offering and withdrawing. Continue to look forward to working with you. Thank you. And with that, Mr. Davis.